Hello friends and welcome into the Cowboys Report. I am your host Tom Downey, and as promised we have a little Kellen Moore film study for you guys. I'm going to break down a couple of different plays that Kellen Moore busted out against the New York Giants, so why they worked, or at least why the play design itself was effective. And frankly, this Kellen Moore debut, everything I could have hoped for. We'll break down my 5 things I wanted to see. We pretty much got them all. Compared to Scott Linehan, this is a pretty massive step up. So again, in total, 7 plays that we are focused in on, and also why they're good play calls. Of course, the end result is the biggest thing, but how they got there is very important for the play calling and for the offense here. So the very first play we're going to start with actually doesn't end up very well. I call this one motion and mesh. This is a 3rd and 5. Here's the end zone view. Dak cannot hit Cooper, frankly, one of Dak's only bad throws of the day. Here's why I like it. Olawale comes in motion. With the way the defense reacts, that indicates zone. He lines up next to Dak Prescott. The play is designed for Amari Cooper right there at the bottom of your screen. He runs a simple crossing pattern here, and also Jameis Olawale. Those guys won't run what the NFL calls mesh. The pass here is incomplete only because Dak didn't reset his feet. If he had done that, it would have been fine. Again, this is a simple concept called mesh. Pretty much every NFL team used it except for the Cowboys last year. Cooper drags, Olawale cuts across. Look at what it does to the linebacker there, bottom of your screen, 58. He's turned facing Olawale. He can't recover in time to get to Cooper. I don't know why Dak pulled it back. If he hadn't, it would have been a completion there. That's pretty simple on that front. So that was a end result didn't work out, but a play design that I've been screaming for years now with the Cowboys offense. So you guys saw, of course, the overall end result from week 1. Do you like Kellen Moore's new offense? If the answer is yes, well then like this video. If the answer is no, keep watching it and we'll explain why maybe you should like the Kellen Moore offense a little bit more than you actually do. But if you like it, give me that like on the video right now. All right, play number 2, I'm calling it the mismatch advantage. This is a simple over-the-middle pass to Randall Cobb on 3rd and 4 for a first down, plus some yak. But here's why I like it. Number 1, again, Olawale comes in motion. Look at the defense. It's zone. You got a tight bunch formation at the top of the screen there. With the motion, you've got a zone set up here for the Giants defense. In particular, watch Randall Cobb on this play. He is the first read. He is the designed target. In reality, it's a pretty simple throw past the sticks, just barely on 3rd and 4 with some bonus yards after the catch. So why do I like that particular play so much? This is about exploiting a matchup. Randall Cobb is going to end up there against number 58, linebacker Tay Davis. That is Cobb versus a linebacker. You have to attack that, and Dallas does. Out of the bunch formation, off the screen, Cooper goes deep. Jason Witten drags across the middle, helps freeze the linebacker and create just a little bit of space there, clearing it out for Cobb. Maybe a bit high on the pass, but it worked. It was a first down. Randall Cobb was impressive. We're going to get to some Michael Gallup plays. We're going to get to some Amari Cooper plays. So which receiver impressed you the most in week 1? Let me know in the comments section. You can pretty much take your pick. They all played very well. I'm going to go with Michael Gallup. I don't think we're going to get this same level of production across the board for the offense in weeks 2, 3, 4, and beyond. But that was a great start for Gallup, who looked incredible. And if Cooper does have a foot injury flare back up on him, I think he's going to be just fine. Now, I told you guys to bet on the Cowboys to beat the Giants, and most of you did. If you didn't get in on the action, you still can with some free money with no money down from our friends over at BetDSI. Head over to chatsports.com/bet. Use promo code BOYS25. That gets you 25 free bucks just to bet with right there. It's perfect for you. Chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code BOYS25. We'll move on now to play number 3. It's a simple play-action touchdown pass to Blake Jarwin. The first one of the day. It was easy, almost too easy. Dak barely got the ball out in time. Here's why it worked, though. So Jarwin lined up in line at tight end. This play is all about the play action. Dak fakes, and look at what the safety does here. He's at the 20-yard line. He's supposed to have deep coverage. He's way too far up. He is out of position. He's cooked on this play. That's why Dak barely even had time to reset. Also, watch the linebackers here again. Tay Davis, and then number 47, Alec Ogletree. They're already biting on some play action here. By the way, that's Tony Pollard, not Zeke Elliott. Play action works oftentimes regardless of who the running back is. Linebackers suck up. Blake Jarwin's already behind them. You're supposed to have deep coverage in this defense here for the Giants. Jarwin's wide open. Dak doesn't even set his hand to get his fingers on the laces. Just throws it out as fast as humanly possible. Fades it away from the safety like he's supposed to do. Easy touchdown there. Now, Jarwin and Witten both scored in this one. We will not be showing the Witten touchdown, but it is on my Twitter. So pick a tight end. 1 for Jarwin, 2 for Jason Witten. The Cowboys tried to tell you that Jason Witten was going to play 20 to 25 snaps a game. He played 45. I took the over on that one. It was a no-brainer. Like, of course Jason Witten was not going to come back and play a third of the game. He led all Cowboys in tight ends despite the game being well out of hand in the fourth quarter. Time for play number 4. This is Dak friendly. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an RPO, a run-pass option. First down, Dak decides to pull it, throws a dart to Gallup with some added yards after the catch. On this play, Dak is reading Antoine Bethea right there, number 41, the safety. Bethea takes a few steps in, and that's when Dak decides to pull the ball from Zeke. The target area has been vacated now by Bethea. He can't get back. So Dak does a touch behind Gallup, so Bethea cannot make a play, and then Gallup does the rest. But the Cowboys RPOs have an added wrinkle. Watch Connor Williams, the left guard. He's pulling on this play, which I am a big fan of this design. Also, there's a big hole for Zeke there, but this uses defenders' instincts against them. Pulling a guard, that is a run key. Of course, Bethea is going to come up and try and stop the run there. Now, RPOs for this purpose, we will count as play action on passes because it ends up kind of being a play action on the offensive line is run blocking on this play. The Cowboys in week 1 ran play action on their passes about 47% of the time. That's a massive uptick from the Cowboys last year when they ran it 25% of the time, and well above the Rams overall season at 36%. That number will come down as the year goes on because there will be games when the Cowboys are losing and they're going to have to just throw it outright normally. But running play action, guys, it just works. I'm very glad to see it was a focal point of this Cowboys offense in week 1. Play number 5, the Amari Cooper touchdown pass. So here's the play. Cobb comes in motion. You got a bunch formation to the right there. Cooper by himself on the left. And Dak drops an absolutely perfect pass for a picture-perfect touchdown. So again, Cobb comes in motion. And the big thing here is the cornerback who's matched up against him. He follows Randall Cobb. This confirms man coverage. So tight bunch there on the right. And then Amari Cooper by himself against DeAndre Baker, the rookie cornerback. Guess who's going to win that matchup almost every single time? Behind the end zone view, it's too easy. Easy touchdown right there. But that's not all I love about this play. Look at the other wide receivers as this play develops. Randall Cobb, he's got space as a check down route. Not what you want to go with there, but it's fine. Also breaking open. Jason Witten at about the 7-yard line. He's open for a big gain. And also Michael Gallup, he's about to break open. No, he has slowed down because the ball is out. But that's a route combination in which they're pretty much all open. It's exactly what you want. Now, of course, Dak made the correct decision there. When you get single coverage, Amari versus a first-year player, you're going to take the Cooper deep shot, right? But before the year began, this is what I wanted to see as the new concepts because they're not really new for the rest of the NFL, but what I wanted to see for the Kellen Moore offense. Number 1, pre-snap motion. Like 70% of the snaps had pre-snap motion. Big check mark there. All of the play action, 47% of passes, check mark there. We already showed you some of the crossing routes, check mark there. The spread defense, have you paid attention? They're all spread looks here, check mark there. And use Dak's legs in the red zone. Come back to that here in a little bit. Play number 6, folks, the wicked hitch is dead. There's no motion on this play, just a little brief Dak audible or hot route. Ends up with Gallup over the middle, who's then galloping for all the yards of the catch because the Giants DBs are bad. So, the actual formation itself, you got trips right here, but I like this because of the route combination. This is 3rd and 8. There is nothing short of the first down marker. Gallup, a deep in, 10 yards of depth, 2 yards past that line of scrimmage. Maybe it's even 4 yards past the first down marker. But Randall Cobb, who was a seam buster over the middle, opened up space for Gallup on that route. Heck, Jason Witten as well there, all the way at the 25-yard line. He's just wide open. Giants blew the coverage on that one. And then also, heck, Amari Cooper. He's open, or at least is beyond the 6. The ball's already out, so it doesn't really matter what he ends up doing there. But again, Randall Cobb goes up deep. He pulls that 47 linebacker out with him. It opens up space over the middle of the field for Michael Gallup. That's a really good combination route, and it worked to perfection for the Cowboys. Now, if you want to get in on the betting action, the Cowboys play the Redskins this week. They're probably going to win that one as well. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Cowboys120. Maybe last week you got the 25 free bucks. You can still get a 120% deposit bonus from our friends over at BetDSI. Just use promo code Cowboys120 once you sign up and deposit at chatsports.com/bet. Go make some free money. You can bet on the Cowboys frequently this year. You're probably going to win quite a few if this offense keeps being as good as it is. All right, play number 7, motion and misdirection. This is such a different play, and I just love it. Of course, this is the Zeke touchdown run. So, step 1 here, Witten comes in motion briefly, helps ID the defense. Then from the top of the screen, Tavon Austin comes in motion, jet motion. Look at this, a unique mesh point. Dak, Zeke, Tavon, Witten, all right next to each other. The linebackers don't know what's going on. So Zeke scores on what I believe is a read option look here for Dak Prescott. Look, Dak is reading 53, the linebacker there. He stayed home. So Dak's going to give it to Zeke Elliott. That's a no-brainer there. That's the correct decision. I could see a scenario, by the way, folks, in a few weeks where this play comes back as a read option for Dak to keep, or as a potential RPO hybrid where Dak can chuck it down to Jason Witten in the flat, or even throw it back to Tavon Austin. Now, this next part, this is not design, but execution matters in the NFL. Look at the blocks from Frederick, who will have a reverse seal block, Connor Williams, and also Tyron Smith, and later Amari Cooper here. But all of these offensive linemen win their blocks. Nice little seal from Frederick. Williams has his point of attack. Smith has his. Cooper's blocking out the corner. That's exactly what you want. So that was some creative design and, most importantly, effective execution, which, as we know, is very, very important. Now, if you guys want more of the Cowboys all 22 highlights, go follow me on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. Already got a couple others out there. We could not get to every single play, but there are more available on my Twitter at WhatGoingDowney. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.